Ooh. All right, we're gonna wait for some people to get in here. Let me go over to YouTube really quick and Twitch. But we're just gonna give some people some time to hop on in here. To bring up subscribers only. There we go. Whoops. I don't know how I had it positioned. Can I do a Control Z? Yeah, there we go. All right. How many people we got over here? We got 26 people, 28 people over on TikTok. Let me zoom in just a little bit. Yeah, it's fine. 40 people over on TikTok. Thank you guys for watching. If you could double tap the screen, feel free to do so. Also, 6 people over on YouTube, and got about 1 person over on Twitch. I appreciate you guys for being over here. And yeah, we're gonna get started. Good morning, sir. Good morning, David. Good morning, Richie's Plain Talk. I saw your video recently, and I don't know if you saw my my post that I had on Twitter. I just posted all of the names that kind of agreed or did kind of pledge to burn off Terra Luna Classic on March 1st. And right now we're at a decent point, especially for what, like 18 hours that it's been up. So seeing that many people that are on board with doing this, and the impact that it's going to have is just insane. I hope we have, thousands of people that are interested in doing this. That's what I hope. What's up, my brother? Keep the info coming. I'll try. We got 115 people over on TikTok, guys. If you guys can double tap the screen, get some likes in here, I would appreciate it a lot. And so Public sold my LUNC yesterday without me knowing. Public has ended LUNC and Luna trading. Did you keep your money? It sold it, but you still have your cash. Just send it over to a place that does hold Terra Luna Classic. I didn't know that though. That didn't come up for me, so I didn't know that. What do you expect from the Binance LUNC burn? Do you think it will reach 1% of the total supply being burned? Do I think Binance will burn 1% of the total supply being burned? So 1% of the total supply that's there is what, 50 billion? Aren't we very close to that? Or 60 billion, I guess, would be the 1%. Am I right by saying that? 6.9. A total of 6.9 trillion. Boom. Yeah, that's billion, or sorry, million, billion, trillion equals 60. I would have to be 70. 70 billion divided by. Yeah, so 70 billion would be about 1%, or technically 69 billion would be 1%. And currently we're standing at, let me go ahead and look at something. Currently we're standing at, for LUNC, burners. One. We have about 40 billion that's burned. So we would have to burn 29 billion, and I don't think that's going to happen. From what I understand, they're going to burn 50 they're going to burn 50% of the overall fees that they have, the 0.1% fees. So Shock YouTubers are wait. Stock YouTubers are literally the worst. I don't know what that means. Because I don't consider myself a stock YouTuber. But I mean, if you feel that way, you can just leave. I don't know. I don't know what else to say to you. But yeah, you can say like in investment YouTubers or personal finance. Sure. Um, if they're the worst, then why are you here? Why'd you take the time to comment? That's the point. You know, that's what always is kind of weird to me. It's like, hey, you think they're the worst? Why are you getting notifications for it? You obviously watch a lot of that stuff or are interested in a lot of that stuff. You comment on a lot of that stuff. So that's why it's coming across your For You page or wherever it comes across. So maybe you should stop watching that and then you wouldn't get it. Good idea, right? I know. We stock YouTubers come up with the best ideas. You're funny. Hey Matt, have you seen the tweet from Jasmy US 6 hours ago about Hera? Jasmy CFO said, no, I didn't see it. It sold at a loss of $75. Well, yeah, if it's down, it's gonna sell whatever it is. I got to keep $1. You got to keep $1 out of it. So it sold at a loss of $75 and you had invested $76 and it took 75. Did you invest before it crashed? Morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Good morning from Lakeland, Florida. Thank you for watching. We love you, Matt. I appreciate that. Have you looked at Saitama? I've seen Saitama before. I've looked at it a couple of times, but I haven't looked at it recently. Thank you for subscribing. Is it Preacha? Thank you for being subscribed with Prime. I appreciate that a lot. Leotis, good morning. They want to get their comment read online. Probably, yeah. That's probably it. So they say the thing that will get attention. Sometimes it doesn't get attention, but luckily there's only 11 people that are over there, 14 people that are over there that, you haven't seen a bunch of comments. But hey, everybody that is over there, I appreciate you guys. Haters gonna hate, gainers gonna gain. Yeah, I hear you. That's true. It was a side LUNC account with only like 4K LUNC in there. But still, my LUNC to sell off like that without my permission is shady, and will be leaving public for good. Yeah, I hear you. And there wasn't like much notice. Like they didn't tell you, you didn't get any type of email or anything saying, hey, we're stopping trading of LUNC and we're gonna sell your LUNC or something like that. Wish Shibarium would drop already. So do I. I just want all the negativity to kind of go out the window. And when you have all this, it leads you to speculate. With Shiba Inu, it leads you to speculate on whether it's going to be true or whether it's going to happen, whether it's going to launch or just, whether it's fake, And I don't want to speculate. I want the real information so that we can speculate on things that would change Shiba Inu or would change the different investments that are a part of it. So if we know Shibarium's coming and it's 100% confirmed that it's coming, we have the pictures, we have the videos, we have the understanding of the beta, all the different types of stuff that's there. Then we can start to focus on other things, like what are the percentage of the burns, and then we'll get that. And we don't have to speculate on things if we're going to continue to get information. That's all we want is just information. I think my portfolio reached 6 figures in the next bull run, and I have $500 in each of these projects right now. Wait, you're asking me if you think it will hit 6 figures in the next bull run if you only have $500 in all of these places? Shib, Elon, ENJ, Loopring, Harvest, Boston Protocol. Are you saying lunatics or lubatics? And CRO. Um, so it depends what really does happen. If that next bull run is as massive as we think it is, it would be difficult to get up to some of those levels, 6 figures. Um, I think some of those are more like 10x, 20x plays in the next bull run. Some of those may be bigger plays than that. Obviously, SHIB has um, uh, a larger amount that it could get to, could be projected for. But the issue that we're dealing with is we're trying to, with a lot of different investments, we're trying to turn, that smaller amount into a massive amount, right? Which is very difficult to do. It's not easy, but if you're going to do it, it probably would be in the crypto market because of the fact that crypto is so volatile. But yeah, either way, if you don't turn it into 6 figures, if it just turns to, um, 5 figures, it's still a great gain, right? If it turns into high 5 figures, it's even a better gain. But the point is that while you're gaining something throughout that time period, you're going to be able to reinvest some of that money into other areas that you feel like you can gain a little bit more. So it could, but not only from those investments, it also could be from other investments that you make. What happened with LUNC? What are you guys talking about? So for Terra Luna Classic, I wanted to wait for all these people to get in here. So we have 82 people in here, guys. If you could hit the like button, please do so. We also have a lot of people over on TikTok. We have about 10 people over there. Thank you for following everybody that has followed. Moon Knight Token, thank you for following. Troy, thank you for following. Um, uh, the ex-boyfriend from Harlem. Okay. Seems just slightly racist, but it's all right. We're good. Um, who the fuck are you? What are you talking about? I'm talking about you apparently right now. We're talking about cryptocurrency, and that is the worst way to start. Like, who? It's funny. Um, who the fuck are you? It's like if you're like in stand up or something like that, and then you have like a crowd that's like silent. You're just like, who the fuck are you? Get the hell off stage. Make me laugh, man. Make me laugh. Um, no, we're just talking about cryptocurrency and maybe some different forms of investments. But what we're going to talk about here is I wanted to talk about Terra Luna Classic because um, I know that a lot of people have seen my last tweet about Terra Luna Classic, talking about how we were going to burn on March 1st and how Binance is going to have their burn. And that was this tweet right here. Let me go ahead and show you guys. So that was this tweet right here. If you plan to burn Terra Luna Classic staking rewards with me on March 1st, let me know how much. This number will increase as we get closer to the date because it's obviously rewards, the staking rewards. So at that moment, we really only had my burn of 190, which is currently at 204,000. So it's increasing obviously with the rewards that are there. So I wanted to know if anybody else was going to join that burn party. And we're seeing a lot of people. So anyone that did respond to them, I added them to the list. So I was trying to find every single one, and any one that I did select, someone said 1 billion, and I don't believe that, so I didn't put that down. Um, but I put every single one down here, and we're gonna go to this new post that I have. So the new post that I have has all the different names on here. Um, and the total is about 3.6 million coins right now with a lot of different names. And I'm sure it's going to increase as time goes on, but this is just the base amount that we can expect. Anything more than that is obviously good. And I'm not so sure as to what we're going to do, if we're going to have like hashtag, burn Luna on March 1st or something, or we'll just have your name in the burn or something. I'm not so sure um, on that date, but we have a number of days to actually check that out. But I do want to increase these burns. I want to see a ton that's going through. But right now, again, we're at 3.6 million, and I want to see more and more people that are a part of this, because we can make this massive and actually have an impact for Terra Luna Classic, and not only just for a gain that we can see in the overall position. What I'm looking for is to kind of send a message like, yes, we can do this as a community, and also that burns really mean a lot. So let's focus on getting these burns in there and giving up something. We give up one thing, we gain a big thing in return. That's the message that we're trying to portray here. If we all decide to give up a little piece of what we have and or what we're gaining, right? It's not what we have, because we have, let's say, 5 million and we're gaining an extra, 50,000 or 100,000 in staking rewards. You take that staking rewards and you burn those things off. You give up what you have there or what you built, and we're able to get some benefits when it comes to gains. And obviously we can see that as time goes on. So yeah, and I'm going to keep pushing this thing, keep letting people know exactly where we stand every day, and hopefully we can get to matching Binance's burn, because with mine, I'm definitely going to have that increasing. It's probably going to be like 300,000 Terra Luna Classic, or I might burn off everything that is in my wallet, not in my staking pool or what I have staked, but what's in my wallet. I currently have 1 million in my wallet, and I have 204,000. That's in staking reward. So it would be 1.2 million that I could burn off in the amount that I have in my open wallet, as well as the rewards here. So it should be good. It should be really, really good. But I just hope we can burn off, $1 billion plus. I would love to burn off that much. But we would need 1,000 billion in order, or 1,000 million in order to get to 1 billion. Let's go burn it down. I'm currently getting 10 H bar per day through staking on Ledger. That's great. I'll be burning 80K in LUNC rewards. Do I have your name on the list here? Do you see your name on the list, or should I add it? Sometimes people have different Twitter names than they do on YouTube and everywhere else. So I just want to make sure that we see your names on the list. If you are looking to burn, please let me know, and we can do that. Which validator do I choose for staking? I'm totally lost here. So you can choose a lot of different validators, right? There's a ton that are out there. A lot of people like to go with, the top validators, and you can, right? You can go over here to, delegating manual staking and classic, and you can literally just change voting power. And you can go with some of the bigger ones, right? You can go with Orion Money, you can go with Interstellar, you can go with all nodes if you wanted to, right? They have 18%, so I probably wouldn't do that. You can go with StakeBin, BTC, Secure. You can go with Classy Cryptosphere if you wanted to. So yeah, go ahead and check some of those out. It's not. You probably want to look at what the commission is. You probably want to understand how much voting power you actually want, or what you want to contribute to. But a lot of them, you're getting around the same rewards. Some of them have an automatic burn feature to them, or an auto compounding feature to them. So add me to the list, sir. Okay, you're not on the list. Burning half my rewards, 350. Let me go here. Yeah. Add you to the list. So yeah, I just want to House of Dread here, baby. I'm gonna increase my burn to 100K. All right, that's great. Absolutely fantastic. So I think we can do something really big with these burns, And like I said, the point is that we want to send a message that burning does create a large impact. And I know Binance already knows this. You know, they have a burn, amazing videos. Um, how much are you willing to burn? You said put you down. Do we really want the price to move? Then we can. Well, we should all burn 10 to 15 per person or more. This will burn a lot off. YouTube talked about this before. So you're going to do 500,000. Wow, that's the largest we have on the list. We had somebody at 400,000. That's the largest we have on the list at 400,000. That's going to burn. Well, not until I put my, I believe 1.2 million that's on here. That's not my rewards. My rewards are only 204, and I probably want to just go with burning the rewards. But I am a huge advocate for if, you know, in a lot of places, if you decide to lose something, you end up gaining something in the end. So, yeah, as a community, I would say, because a lot of people, what they try and do is build something, but then they try and hold everything or hoard everything for themselves. It's like trying to build a business with 5 partners that just want to take the profit and not reinvest it. You know, you're going to see the business that fails, but people are going to gain profit for a little bit, right? Those five business owners are going to gain the profit. They're not going to reinvest it. The business is going to, you know, become stale and not have any type of improvements and all of that. And then they're just going to go under and the business is going to collapse because of the fact that they didn't reinvest the money. You have to lose a little bit in order to gain a lot. Um, Morning, Matt. Did you see my comment? Did I see your comment? 50 projects away? What are you talking about? 50 projects away? Sorry, my nose itches. Um, Social media marketing agency. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about here, but thank you for watching. It'll blow my nose. Let's see. Lunix expensive. $1 million is almost $200, or 1 million coins is almost $200. I know. Lunix is more expensive than it was before, but it still is only at a $1 billion market cap. It's better than being at a $4 billion market cap like it was before, right? Where it would be $600 per million. I'm not staking, but I will burn $20 or 125 million on the first. You're not staking any of your Terra Luna Classic? Like, what are you doing with it? If you're, I'm not saying that it's pointless to stake it, or it's pointless to hold it and not stake it. But are you like day trading it and moving it around and stuff? Because that would be mainly the only reason why you wouldn't gather more Terra Luna Classic. But I'll put you down on the list, 125,000. We are now at 4.4 million there. 4.4 million. That is amazing in less than, I guess, 24 hours. Bro, I asked you before when you start making videos for XRP or Baby Doge, when you start making videos for XRP or for Baby Doge. So I have talked about XRP previously. I made a video on my my NFA channel. So you guys know what that is, but I do have my channel. So on this channel, I talked about XRP a while ago. I don't know how long ago I did, but I did give my opinion on it. Baby Doge, I've also talked about as well, and how I'm not really the biggest fan of anything that's kind of like an actual meme of the popular position, a popular position being Doge. Doge is obviously, you know, a top cryptocurrency right now. especially in popularity. And it seems like Baby Doge is really trying to feed off of that. Um, and I've never been a big fan of positions that do that. And not only feed off of that, but also take the name in a baby form. Now, no offense to anybody that's making money from Baby Doge. Um, if you're making money from it, go for it. But I'm just not the biggest fan of it. And maybe you'll hear me talk about it in the future and mention some more things about it. But um, I just feel like it can only go so far. But even though it goes so far, you can still make some money from it going that far. Does that make sense? Oh, you're just holding 12.5 million. I mean, it can still get you some major Terra Luna Classic to you could day trade with or whatever, right? If you had a million Terra Luna Classic that you wanted to trade back and forth, going from $200 to $600 or $100 to $600 or something like that, and day trading it in time so that you can make some money while you're holding your 12.5. Did I save this? Make sure I saved it. Yeah, so I think this is going to be good to be able to have this. I'm sure we're getting a lot of other people that are saying how much they want to burn, and I got to make sure that we have the same. Uh, you're, you're going to be sending 1 million. Let's get it going. That's what I'm talking about. Can you explain something? Let me go back. Can you explain something for people who are buying lunatics because people can't stake them because it's full? And can you sell them? Just keep them for notions or for nothing. Um, Explain something for people who are buying lunatics because people can't stake them. So when staking fills up, right? There's a lot of people that create staking within their position. It's about being paid out of a certain pool. Now they have a certain pool dedicated towards staking, and it's basically a max. Like if everybody staked at a certain rate for a year, this is how much you would be paid out for that year. So they stake that, or they have that, but not everybody staked for a year. Only 70%, I think, stakes for a year. Um, so you have that pool that ends up filling up. So what they do is they take a certain portion after they close that down. They take a certain portion to go to the second level of staking, and they do the same thing. Now, they don't have any more coins that are allocated towards staking after this. So you're not going to have anybody that has the ability to stake. And if it is full, if version 1 and version 2 are full, um, version 1 staking and version 2 staking, not different versions of the coin. But you're able to sell your tokens if you buy them. You're able to sell them. I just don't know what you're getting at here. For staking, you're not able to let them go. If you select a certain amount of time, you're staking for that amount of time. And you're going to receive the coins no matter what. It just depends on what the value of those coins are after you receive those coins. So let's say you receive 4 million, 5 million Terra or Lunatics token. You can sell those Lunatics token if you want to, or you can just hold them and be able to gain Terra Luna Classic with them as well. So that's all on you if you want to do it. I hope that explains something because I'm not 100% sure where you were with that, but I tried. We have 172 people that are here. If you guys want to hit the like button, please do so. We have 55 likes. I would love to get to 100 likes. Richie's Plain Talk. Thank you for the $20 super chat. Matt, a good video would be to explain how to burn staking coins. Yeah, I am going to do something like that. And I'm definitely going to break things down during the day of that when we do the burn. I know typically Binance will do its burn early, so somewhere between 7 and 9 o'clock. So if we're all doing our burns then, or sometime in that day, it will be phenomenal to see and track what those burns actually are. I believe we did have a different initiative to burn Terra Luna Classic as well, which it burned, like the Burn a Lot initiative burned 61 million. Um, and I believe we can burn a lot more. I believe we can burn so much more than just 61 million with the amount of rewards that we're getting. Because remember, it's free money. It's not us burning our own tokens typically. It's taking whatever rewards we've gained over that period of time and being able to burn those rewards. So that's really what it's all about. But yeah, I think it is a good video to explain how to burn the staking rewards and how simple it actually is. Because people have asked me, can I just send you the Terra Luna Classic and you burn it off? And I'm like, if you're gonna send it to me, you can just put in the address for the burn address and you'll burn it off. It's as easy as that. Instead of putting my address, put the burn address, and it's the same thing. Some people may be difficult because they're holding on another network. Maybe they're holding on the Binance Smart Chain network, or somewhere else, and that could be difficult. Um, can we burn USTC rewards or need to swap for LUNC? I mean, we can. I just never added that in there. I wanted to strictly focus on Terra Luna Classic. I do have USTC rewards as well, um, but I don't know. I don't know if we should do that. I mean, we can. You can stake on Trust Wallet, no problem. Hey Matt, I'll be burning 500K LUNC alongside everybody else on the first. Do I have your name on the list? Do I have your name on this list? Maybe I should filter it, and then put it in alphabetical order. Um, Jay. So it looks like I don't. I don't have your name on the list, which means it's gonna be another 500K that's added. That's amazing. No, my name is not on the list on there. Didn't know there was one. Yeah, I literally just started the list. So, um, yeah, there's that. So we're currently at about 5 million coins um, in less than 24 hours. Please add me to the list for 10K. I will do. Undead, undead to the end for 10K. Perfect. Love to see it. Matt, I love the content. There's a new token called Bear Saying that right? Probably not. Um, and they're doing their pre-sale right now. It sounds like an interesting project. How much interest is there? Because I like pre-sales. Don't I really do like pre-sales. I just want to make sure the interest is big, and I hope this is not just like a hey, they're doing the pre-sale. Can you pump this kind of thing a little bit? Because I don't want to, jump into something that is maybe a pump and dump. No offense. Thank you for the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. But let me quickly see what it's all about. Really quick, let me see what their Twitter looks like. So Twitter, I mean, if their pre-sale is today and they don't have as many followers, that's not really a good situation. Um, it looks like they're following 200 and then followers are 161. Not a great sign if you actually do have any type of a community, or looking to build any type of a community. Uh, they have any people in their Discord. I don't want to dive into that. Let's see. Tax breakdown: 5% buy tax, 2% to marketing, 2% reserve development, 2% liquidity. at 2%. So it looks like it's, you know, oh, uh, is it peer-to-peer sales tax? 16%, 3% marketing, 8% reserve and development, and 5%, basically saying that people can't swap out. I don't know about this. I mean, I usually like to flow through things based on the popularity. And if you're gonna have a pre-sale, you want to make sure you have a lot of people that are following. Um, and it's not about just like having like bot followers, because you can tell not only by the posts and how many likes it gets, but also about the engagement and true engagement, not just fake engagement that we've seen. We can tell all of these different things. So I don't know. Um, it looks like it's a highly taxed position with no real benefits to the people that are investing into it. Typically, you see like some sort of burn or reward, but you're getting a. I'm not showing it for a reason that I just don't want to see something that may be a pump and dump, or promote something that may be a pump and dump. But I will look into things. But there's definitely some things that don't really appeal to the investor, rather than the the builder of the project or the developer of the project. So leave that as it is. Thank you for the $5 super chat, though. I appreciate it. Um, if they actually repeg, then they will have to mint more. Don't get hurt. The devs said to quit burning. I'm trying to help. Plus, the SEC is involved. Only God knows what's next. So, um, just because someone comes out and says, "Hey, quit burning," they're going to have to mint. And I have not seen this from the development team themselves, or the L1 task force, the people that are actually in leadership right now. Um, we understand that they will have to mint during the repeg. Understand that. But you get to a point to where Terra Luna Classic is at a price that's higher so that it can repeg and remain stable. The point is that when it does get there, there's going to be a lot of people that make a lot of money just getting there. After the fact is a different story. If you want to be a part of the project after the fact, which I would assume that a lot of people want to be a part of the project after it does repeg, because you never know, the sky's the limits, or the sky's the limit. And what's crazy is the fact that when you do make all of your money, you can leave 1 million that's in there, or 500,000 that's in there, and you can have a lot of Terra Luna Classic being able to give you passive income, and not just you gaining 100,000 coins. It's you gaining maybe 1,000 coins a day, right, or 1,000 coins a week, and that's $1,000 because it's over $1 per Terra Luna Classic. That's what I'm saying. Is yes, they're gonna have to remint eventually, not remint all of the coins, just remint as they're trying to stabilize the price of USTC. Um, but the point is that both of those will be at much higher prices. Terra Luna Classic above $1, USTC at $1. So these levels will be ridiculous for a lot of people to see the growth, because you're moving 10,000%, 100,000% to some of these levels. So they have a lot of rewards, and recommend down the line white paper, and have 16% only for at the beginning of the launch, to stop people from dumping or selling. So it seems like that's peer to peer, though. Peer, or I don't know what that means. Matt, on the rewards, do you have to wait 21 days, or they'll release immediately? And I would like to put my name on the list for 85K. So they release immediately. If you collect your rewards, they release into your wallet automatically, and it's not something you have to wait 21 days to receive those rewards. Um, so it's going to go into your wallet, and then you would just take that from your wallet, and you would send it directly to um, the burn address, the burn wallet. So you said you want to put your name down for 85K. That's great. If anybody's just joining, sorry, let me put this down. If anybody's just joining, what this is, and we just hit 5 million. But what this is basically we're trying to do a burn on March 1st for Terra Luna Classic. While you have Binance's burn, that's probably going to burn somewhere, let's say around at max maybe 10 billion. If they're doing 50% of the volume that goes through there, or 50% of the 0.1% tax that goes through. Let's say it's 10 billion at 100% and maybe 20 billion. We want to find a way to match that, or surpass it. Let's find a way to burn more than Binance, and it's going to be difficult, but I think we can do it. As a whole, we all have a lot of Terra Luna Classic in rewards, and I think if you have 1,000 people that burn 1 million coins, obviously it's going to be a much bigger list than this. You're looking at 1 billion coins that you have there. So we would need a lot in order to burn, that much. We would need a lot of people, unless people are going to start to burn, millions instead of hundreds of thousands. And, even me, like me on the list, I have 204,000. I think I'm going to burn 1.2 million total, but that's not to say that you all have to burn 1.2 million. Anything does help with the burns, and this ends up being much bigger than what we hoped for. Obviously we hope for to burn the same level of Binance, but it's gonna be difficult. It should be big, but it's gathering all the people together to prove to them, hey, this will work, type of thing. Thank you for following everybody that has followed over on TikTok. I appreciate it. Can you talk about Shiba Inu pushing like 50 projects away? What do you mean by that? Shiba Inu pushing 50 projects away? Where are you getting this information from? Matt, what's your opinion on Glowstone? I'll have to get into that in a little bit. I'm trying to figure out what hopefully I'm saying it right. Hemi Life 05. Does Binance already burn LUNC? Binance does burn Terra Luna Classic. They burn their 0.1% of their 0.1% fee. They used to do 100%. I think right now they're doing 50%. But hopefully they just come out of nowhere and do 100%. I'm pretty sure it's going to be 50% though. So they're going to have billions of coins that burn off, and we hope to get to that level as well. And it's not about this being a consistent burn that we end up doing. It could be, but it's not about this being a consistent burn. It's about just sending a message that burns do affect an overall position. Burns do have a major impact. They didn't hit Shitoshi's vision. I like what you did there. Yeah, I haven't played an ad here. I play an ad. Guys, we have 183 people that are here. Make sure you guys hit the like button. Get this up to 100 likes. I would appreciate it. I'm sorry. I don't know much about any of this. No, that's okay. It's very difficult to understand everything. I can tell you that I am not the most knowledgeable when it comes to cryptocurrency or investing. There's a lot of people that may know more than me. But the point is that you take it step by step to learn different things that are happening within the markets or about blockchain, and then you start to understand. Now, like I said, I know a lot, but I can't say that I know the most. There's people that are on the inside that know way more than I do, and it's fascinating hearing them speak about it. Because sometimes I feel like they're just speaking gibberish at times, but then you go and research some of the things that they have said, and you start understanding a little bit more. So I understand where you're coming from. They said uh, there was like 50 projects that they wanted to come on, but the guy Shortish, is that his name? Uh, I don't know how to spell his name. Is it Shitoshi? Basically, put out some things that turn them away. Well, I'm sure you. Well, that's I don't know. I feel like a lot of projects that we have tried to build as a community for Shiba Inu didn't really fit their plan or their vision, so it always got pushed away. And they were legit businesses. Like you had a coffee company that tried to really be pushed by Shiba Inu itself. You had bigger entertainment that were doing a lot for Shiba Inu. You have the games that are created, all of these games that provide a burn, but they're looking to do something themselves. So it shows that they are money hungry. The people behind it just want money, and they're going to build all these things themselves so that they can make the money from them. Did I put Snow Panther here twice? I put Snow Panther here twice. Yeah, so I gotta take that away. Realize that. So it still is below 5 million. This LUNC is already dead. It's not. It's not. Yes, that's the guy, Satoshi. Yeah, he always turns things away that's built by the community. If it's not built by them, they turn businesses away. Um, and they just want something in return. So it's going to be like, hey, we got to work out a deal to where a certain portion of your revenue comes to me if you're going to use Shibarium or you're going to do whatever. And that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It's not about you guys profiting out of it. And that's what I don't like, right? That's where everybody brings up utility all the time. But people are going to realize that right now, utility could mean a whole different thing, right? Not just about the growth of the project and seeing things flourish, but people building businesses just to profit and only caring about their profit, and not caring about what the community wants, what the project growth and all of that stuff. And that's what we see with Shiba Inu. You have Bone that doesn't affect all of the current holders of Shiba Inu. You have Leash that doesn't really affect all of the current holders of Shiba Inu. You have Shiboshis. You have the metaverse, to where we had to literally like stomp our feet, pressure them, do as much as we possibly can to pressure them into letting us mint with Terra Luna Classic. Or sorry, not Terra Luna Classic, with Shiba Inu. And we finally got to that point, but we still can't do anything trading wise. Like if we wanted to sell it, we still sell it for Ethereum and not for Shiba Inu. You can mint for Shiba Inu, but you can't swap back and forth for Shiba Inu. It's all about them making as much money as possible, which is not a horrible thing, but you should incorporate the growth of the project in there as well. Not just about, oh, let's launch this so we can make money and then have people forget about it. We didn't forget about Ryoshi's vision. We didn't forget about the rewards we were supposed to get from the burn portal when people burned 60 billion coins, and nobody got any rewards. I burned over 200, or actually 300 million coins at this point, and I received one set of rewards, which were on like the 17th of May or something. And then we were supposed to get more rewards and more rewards, and we got nothing. So it's never about the investor there. It seems like it's always about um, a money making strategy for them. Matt, I have a big bag of LUNC just like you. I bought at the bottom, so I am way up my initial investment. With this SEC news, do you think that LUNC will ever go back to at least 0.0006? 0.0006. Yes, I do think it is. I know there's some SEC situations with USTC and Quant and lawsuits and stuff like that, which I want to get into a little bit. But I don't think that's going to affect Terra Luna Classic right now. I don't think it's going to be any issues there. I think we'll see nothing but a ton of positive things that come out of it, because the community is the one that really drives this. It's not them. They're like, it seems like they're like totally removed from it. Not 100%, but the percentage is high. He has a criteria for who can build. One of those rules is they have to donate something to a like some charity. Volt. Do you think LUNC will go back on Coinbase? I want it to. I just feel like Coinbase has a problem with anything that's like related to lawsuits or anything like that, that has lawsuits, that has any type of hearings or court dates or problems with breaking the rules, I guess, or even potentially breaking the rules. I don't know. I would like to see it, so I'll say yes, but that's going to be probably long term. Maybe push out a year or two. Once you see Terra Luna Classic hit a level to where it's like, all right, we're in cruising altitude here. You know, that's when I think we probably will see it, but not during everything that's going on right now and trying to really find the path, because right now we still don't have the path and where we're going. Thank you for answering. Yeah, no problem. No problem. But yeah, if you guys want to join this, I don't know what I'm doing here. Take this out. If you guys want to join this burn on March 1st, let me know. We have a lot of people that are looking to burn. We want to continue to grow this and add more and more people that are going to burn. Maybe I'll even extend this out this way, so we have another column that's going to burn over here, so that everybody can see it, because it's going to be difficult to show a very, very long list of people eventually on Twitter, as I do copy it. So I don't know how I would do that. I mean, I could probably just put a file out there, and then people can see the file or see the PDF there. How do I join the burn? So all you have to do is just let me know if you're going to burn, and then during that day, I will show you guys how I'm going to burn it. And if you guys want to do the same thing, we will probably have the same hashtag or something to burn a ton of Terra Luna Classic here. But I don't know what the hashtag will be. I don't know if it will be what I put. I feel like that's just simple, like burn LUNC rewards on March 1st is like a really long hashtag, and I don't know if that's gonna be it. It may be burn with Binance or something. That's not a bad name. It's actually not bad at all. Let me just keep that just in case. And it's with Binance. I'll just keep it just to if you get a chance, look at Wilder World. Wild is the token. It looks like a futuristic GTA metaverse, and looks good. Around $7. Understand that a lot of these places that build metaverse games or anything and just have examples of what it looks like. Now, if it is the actual game, like saying that you're going through the game and somebody's actually playing it, then it makes sense. But a lot of these, Perry's Burn Nation, maybe. A lot of these games are not actually what they are. They just kind of render something together and make it look like that's the game, and pay for like a video to be put together, and then that's what it's supposed to look like, but it doesn't end up looking like that. So I will check it out though. Definitely going to burn. I estimate a minimum of 85K burn from me. Stick me on the list. I'll burn if I have more. Yeah, that's what I mean. I mean, this is just a base fee for, or not base fee, but base um, burn rate for you. So if you feel like you're gonna have more rewards, or you're gonna have less, it doesn't really matter. So you can burn whatever you have or whatever you're willing to burn. Matt, what is your take on Vault Inu, pump and burn? Do you have a bag? I don't have Vault Inu, no. People have asked me my take on Vault Inu quite a bit. Um, but yeah, I don't have a bag of Vault Inu. I know people have made money from it. I just, uh, I'm, I'm not the biggest fan of anything that kind of lives off of that's actually a meme of the more popular position like Shiba Inu. Um, and I even made a video talking about I'm done with like these Inus here. Um, but yeah, I think people can make money from it. It's not an investment for me. I'm sure that you can make a ton from it, and I'm glad if that people have made money from it and will make money from it. But again, it's just not for me. It shows gameplay. Thanks. Put me in for 1 million. 1 million here from La Grande Commission. That's fantastic. That brings it up to 6 million here. Absolutely fantastic. That's about $160 worth at the moment. Vault's taxes are insanely high. I mean, some just need taxes um in order to get like marketing and burns and all of these things and actually decrease. It's showing that I'm not going to speak up for it and say that it's the best project ever, but having a burn rate shows that everybody's willing to give up something to gain something bigger in the end, the bigger picture. So it's not a horrible situation, but if too much goes into like marketing or too much goes into some other plays that's not like LP, I feel like it's not it's usually not the best situation. If LUNC reaches 2 trillion uh, by bull market, what would be your price prediction? If LUNC reaches 2 trillion, if LUNC reaches 2 trillion coins, so it falls down to a max of 2 trillion coins, at which maybe still 190 is sorry, not 190, 900 million is still staked. Do you think that's the case, or do you think people will probably sell? So in that instance, I'm sure a lot of people will probably start to pull out their Terra Luna Classic from staking, and you'll see maybe a standard of 20%. So maybe 400 billion will be staked at that point. So you'll probably have 1.6 trillion that is in circulating supply. If you could find a way to get down to that point, that means that a $16 billion market cap would be a 1 cent price. So I would expect to see it somewhere around maybe triple that. So a 3 cent price there, at max, seeing that at a level of 32. Yeah, seeing that up at the higher market caps. I expect it to get to maybe a 4. Yeah, maybe let's say a $64 billion market cap, which would be a 4 cent price. So that's where I kind of see it at. If it decided to get down to 2 trillion coins, or was able to get down to 2 trillion coins at that time. So that's where my head is. However, I'm not so sure that that will happen this soon. I would love to see big burns, like huge burns. We don't know what the exchanges are going to do. I would love to see exchanges get on board and just say, you know what, we'll burn, we'll do it. And if they decide to all do it, if we apply pressure, I don't know. I just always feel horrible going and trying to apply pressure, and then you have a couple of comments that are like, no, we don't need this. Don't even try. We don't need to burn anymore. We're just focused on utility. And it's just like, because I feel like we can get there in a matter of a couple of years if we decided to, really apply pressure to some of these exchanges and say, look, we want you to burn. If you're not going to burn, we're taking these coins off your platform. The one that you bought, we're taking them off the platform. And now you're going to have less LUNC on this platform and more over to the competition. So let's figure this out and let's get a burn going, because we have to lose something in order to win something. So let's get it going. If Binance is doing something and they're showing that they have the ability to set it up, if MEXC has done a 1.2% burn and a 0.2% burn, if Coinin is doing a 2% burn, 0.2% burn, and a 1.2% burn, they can all do it. It's just about applying pressure to them to get them to do it, because it's not about them, right? It's not about them at all. They're going to gain money regardless, right? It's not about them. It's about us, the people that are investing into this project, the holders in Terra Luna Classic. It's more than just their business gaining a maximum profit that they can gain, because currently, either way, they're going to gain profit because the burn's not coming from their fee. The burn could be coming from our overall transaction. Just implement it. That's all we ask for. If you do that, we have how much in volume? Let's go to Terra Luna Classic. You're going to see $115 million in volume to where we can implement the 0.2% tax within it. 115, and maybe it could be more than that, but 115 million, and take that by the 0.2%. Out here, you're looking at $230,000 that you can burn off, let's say per day. You can take that. Gotta be that's all right. Then you take that and you divide it by the 0.0007. You're looking at 1.3 billion coins per day that you can off, multiplied by that, 360 billion per year, something like that, multiplied by 365. You're looking at 500 billion that we can burn off within that year just from the transaction taxes that are there. Now, if we had a higher burn, obviously I would love to see 1.2%, not just 0.2%, and you would have a massive amount compared to that. It would be 3 trillion that you can burn off per year and get us back to a recovery state. The faster we get to a recovery state, the better the situation is. So I just want to implement the burns on exchanges, and I feel like we're getting nowhere with that, and we should have been somewhere. We had so much pressure applied to Binance, so much pressure. Why burn if you're minting more? What are you talking about? So understand that they're going to be minting coins with a repeg, right? Repeg, that's how you keep everything sustainable with a repeg and the algorithm in place. The point is that you want to get it to a state to where you repeg higher, and they're looking to continue to increase that as the prices go up. So penny by penny, having it step on the way up in order to do that. But if you have a better plan, a solid plan for you to burn, a ton of coins and then get us back to a repeg state within maybe a year or two, I mean, that'll work even better. I'm just big on burns, and I'm big on deflationary positions, right? A deflationary model just works so well. Binance understands this. They just know, and CZ has said this, that you need everybody to do it in order for it to happen. If you have Binance that has the 0.2% burn associated with it, well, people are going to see that, and that adds up, especially when you have a higher amount that you're investing into. Right? If everybody's deciding to do the 0.2% burn, nobody moves from Binance. But the point is that if we get them to all agree to do it on a certain period in time, it could work. But the problem is that we can't get them to agree to it. We need to ask them this in an AMA, in an open discussion, whenever they have any type of open discussions. My Twitter Spaces does not work, so I can't get into these places and ask questions. I've tried, and I can't get my mic to work because for some reason my phone doesn't let it. Even my other phone doesn't let it. I don't know what the hell is the problem with my phone. But either way, we need to find a way to bring this conversation to them and say, look, will you implement a burn if everybody else does it? As simple as that. Yes or no. And the answer should be yes. And if it's not yes, we're not going to accept it. So just say yes. Binance requested new burn wallet prop should pass governance soon. Yeah, so whatever they burn will stay burned. Ever since I started following you, your show, you've protested the Shiba Inu and LUNC tokens, and a lack of burn. Vault Inu is exactly what. No, it's not. It's not. The problem with that is it doesn't have the popularity. These things have the popularity, and the $1 billion market cap, if not more than that. So the popularity's there. You need burns and you need popularity. If you don't have that, you do not have a successful deflationary position. That's why BNB works, because it's very popular and the burns go through, right? You see Ethereum that's going to be burning off quite a bit. You see, CRO that's able to burn off positions, right? So you have to have the popularity, you have to have burns. And just to be honest, Vault doesn't have that popularity. It has a lot of people that are for Vault and will push for it, but you don't see that in the numbers. So that's the problem. It's not about that being what I need or what I'm asking for. We also saw that SafeMoon did the same thing, but they didn't have enough popularity to sustain that. So they decided to just do a reverse split, right? And they were able to migrate to a place to where they had 3 less zeros and people were less interested. And now you have even less interest in the position. Okay, just staked with Orion. Thanks, Matt. Yeah, no problem. Well, the minting from the merge is to keep the price stable. Exactly. The new wallet is for everyone to use, not just Binance. I know, but it was created for Binance and everybody can use it. You're right there. But if it wasn't for Binance, we wouldn't be creating it. That's the point. I would like to see at least 3 trillion burn this year. I would love to see 3 trillion burn this year as well, but it's going to be a difficult road to do so. If we can get exchanges to do it. I mean, I know it sounds like a broken record by talking about burns and just trying to get burns to be done. I love deflationary positions. It creates so much value in a position, more than just the growth of the market cap. The growth of the market cap is another thing, but understand that if you go from a $1 billion market cap to a $60 billion market cap, that's a 60x return. If you go from a $1 billion market cap to a $1 billion market cap, and have the overall supply drop 2 zeros, well, you still gained 100x on your position because it dropped 2 zeros. You were able to gain 2 zeros. You're increasing a hell of a lot, right? Now you also have the ability to grow by 6x. So not only do you have a 100x return on just losing the 2 zeros, and getting up to a price to where it's stable at a $1 billion market cap, now it can go up to a $60 billion market cap. So instead of having the 100, you now have a 600x return on your position just by seeing it go from losing 2 zeros as well as increasing in the market cap overall. That's why deflationary positions are so amazing. And they do work as long as you are seeing consistent building and a reason to buy the position after the fact. SEC is suing DK, and TFL is going to put a stop to any repeg efforts of USTC. Wait, why would it put a stop to it? just because yeah, I don't know why would it put a stop to it? Seems you were trying to create value. Value should be already there. I'm not trying to create value at all. I'm trying to increase the ceiling, right? I'm not trying to create value. I'm increasing the ceiling. There's a difference, right? Creating value, I feel like you're building upon a chain to create that value. So you would have, let's say, a metaverse that you're creating, NFTs that you're creating, different businesses that you're applying to use the overall token. You're creating value for the actual position, and you're trying to create utility in the end. And it's very difficult to do that because you have to create hype around that utility first and then give people an understanding as to what you're going to be able to do with Terra Luna Classic or with that position as a whole for you to spend that cryptocurrency there, use that cryptocurrency, and have a reason to really use that cryptocurrency. But when it comes to what I'm doing here, we're burning Terra Luna Classic to increase the overall ceiling. And it's the project ceiling, especially when we are just looking to get back to a repeg state. It's more of like a recovery effort. For a lot of other ones, it's more about having a consistent burn to increase the ceiling slowly but surely. For Terra Luna Classic, it's about decreasing the supply rapidly in order to get us back to a repeg state, re-enabling the algorithm so that we can have all prior utility as well as new utility built on. So it's it's more than that. It's a recovery effort. It's a rescue mission. But I understand where you're coming from. I don't have Twitter, so glad to see the burning initiative here. Put me down for 200K. Perfect. Love to see that here. 100K. Add that. You're now at almost 6.3 million coins that look like they're going to be burned off there. SEC has declared LUNC a security. SEC has declared LUNC a security. Where are you getting that information from? Blue map, but USTC and stablecoins are doomed. Also, I believe Vault does have popularity. You should look into some of the marketing they have in doing. The popularity for me surrounds the volume that goes into the business or goes into not the business that goes into the project. And what I see in Vault Inu is not that much of volume that goes into the project. For the amount of marketing and people behind it that I hear, pushing it, I don't see that much that goes into it. It's not about the fact that it just has a presence on Twitter or a presence somewhere else or has a lot of people that are behind it in different comments because I post something and you have Vault Inu that comes up. It's not about that. It's about the popularity, the actual popularity that comes across, right? The actual volume. I'm burning 1 million. Nice, Eddie. Let's see. I don't have your name here already, right? Nice. 1 million. We have 7.2 million. I'm probably going to up mine. It's not just my rewards, but I'm burning what I have in my wallet as well. So currently it's standing at about 1.2 million that I'm going to be burning there. Yeah. I don't see much secure about LUNC yet. It's a security. What's the tax implications? SEC will declare every stablecoin as a security. Or what is not backed by Fed money printer in the thin air. Yeah, that's what a lot of people are thinking. Is because it doesn't make sense for them to declare BUSD as a security. Which coin are we talking about? This is Terra Luna Classic. What do you think about Nervous Networks? Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I just finished in a L1 Task Force update meeting. The vibe is that things need to settle before getting involved with a repeg of USTC. There's a target on stablecoins and that one in particular. That's true. So it's like what put on the back burner of like, trying to get this situated. I guess that sort of makes sense if the eyes are directly on USTC and getting anything to a repeg state or a soft peg state. It's probably not good for um, the overall project. Yeah. Um, no popularities when they're all bots. Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that they're all bots. I'm just saying that there's a lot of like paid people to push a position. So like you go in the vault, like the issue that I have surrounding the popularity that or the lack thereof that it does have. So 14.9 million. You would expect a lot more that is there. I just don't see it for to compare it to something like Terra Luna Classic or Shiba Inu or something like that. And again, people may make money from Vault. That's fantastic. You can make your money from it. Again, it's just not an investment for me. Um, that's where I stand. 84 years to 10 billion. 84 years is not that bad. I'm just playing. It probably is bad. Matt, we're investors, so we get in early, low market cap. Shiba Inu, Terra Luna, Luna Classic popularity is good for you as content creators, um, but not for generational wealth bag. How? Because you get in early and you are in early a lot of these plays. I was able to get in Terra Luna Classic at a way lower than $1 billion market cap. Shiba Inu, I got in at a higher market cap than where I am, or where it is right now. But yeah, I mean, you can have plays that do run, that do create popularity, and do have a ton of people behind it. Again, I'm just not a fan of it. No popularity when they are. Oh, I read that. Man, everyone's talking about Burns a few months ago, and then they just gave up. Crypto King, etc. Who? Oh, we need to get all the exchanges involved, and lost momentum after a week. Yeah, I mean that's the thing is a lot of people if they get so this is the thing with other creators. No offense to other creators, is that um, if they get pushed the wrong direction, like if they get any type of pushback, they start to side with other people, other people in the comments. And if in the comments people are always talking about, hey, we need to focus on utility, they're taking basically a mental poll and saying, look, we need to focus on utility because others, all the people in the comment section want to focus on utility. Uh, Not everybody in the comment section is right, and I'm not saying that creators are right, either. Um, but I feel like if we give examples on how things can go, and we have seen these things in action, then it's more about not like what I'm saying. Oh, just trust me, like type of like trust me, bro, type of thing. It's we have evidence. We see every time Binance does a burn, we see a massive push in the overall position as long as it's more of a neutral market. It's not a market that's falling, kind of like right now where it's down about 2%. But if it's a neutral market, we see everything running. We see Terra Luna Classic running a hell of a lot, up 30%, 50%, something like that. So the proof is in the pudding. Um, and they tend to give up on what was being said or what they've pushed and what they believed in because others have pushed back on it. Now, I get pushback all the time. With the fact that I talk about burns, I love talking about burns. I love deflationary positions, no matter what the position actually is. I love deflationary positions, as long as it does have popularity with it. Um, but I'm not quitting on that. No matter how many people say, "Hey, just shut up on the burns already." Okay, sure, I'll shut up. Hey, what about burns? You know, take 2 seconds to not talk about Burns in order to talk about Burns again. Seems to be. I'll do an update video in a few hours, so we'll talk about Ziggy and some good info. I feel you on that as far as paid influencers. Una is dead. Okay, sure. Yeah, I don't like to. Oh, already it's getting old. Yeah, we just need to they need to stop with that, because this is the problem. This is the main problem with Vault, is the fact that they come over to, people that are a major part of Vault Inu will come over and get butt hurt when anybody talks negative about it. Anybody in any position really gets butt hurt when you talk negative about it. But newsflash, I talk negative about every position and positive about every position, because I like to see both sides of the coin, while others only look at, hey, this is going to absolutely skyrocket in the next few days and all this other crap. That's not what it's about. It's about understanding the possibility of it getting there, but also understanding the possibility of it not. I want third-degree burns. I hear you. Wanted to pop in just to say hi. Got to get ready for work. Well, thank you for being here. I appreciate it, Fire King. It means a lot just with your presence here, so appreciate it. Let's see, anybody on TikTok? Thank you guys for hitting the like button or double tapping the screen over on TikTok. We're almost at 1,000 likes. We are at about 100, or we're over 100 likes on YouTube. I just don't know where exactly. Let's talk about how much money you can make from staking rewards. You can make a lot of money from staking rewards. Not only from Terra Luna Classic staking rewards, but staking rewards in general. Like, I'm making so much from staking my CRO. It's currently, I believe the staking rewards are at 11 to 12 or 10 to 12%, somewhere in between there. And I'm able to gain free CRO by doing it. Same thing with Cosmos. I'm staking my Cosmos for about 18%, and I'm gaining free Cosmos while I'm holding it. While it's at lower lows and I'm able to hold a certain amount, I'm staking a lot of it and gaining a lot of it. And from my Cosmos videos, it has a potential chance to go a lot higher in price. And I think currently it's at like 13, maybe? Yeah, $13.78. So, yeah, I mean, I think it's a steal compared to where the highs are and where the highs will be in the distant future. Yeah, you can make a ton from staking rewards. So let's think about the different positions that I have staked. So technically, over in Coinbase, I have Ethereum that's staked. I have Cardano that's staked. I have Algorand that's staked. I have Tezos that's staked. I'm able to gain a percentage with all of those. 4% for Ethereum, 2% for Cardano, 5% for Algorand, 3% for Tezos, and then I have Terra Luna Classic, to where I'm gaining a decent percentage, and obviously burning off those rewards. Burning off those rewards for this month and for however long I had it, which was the end of, I think it was the end of January that I did have some staking rewards in there too. Just got my daily update. 2023 is now 13% complete. I bought it when it was $50. AVAX is my hold right now. You bought it when it was $50, and now what is it at? Like 100? Oh, never mind. It was at 100 at that point. It was at like $120 or something of a high, something like that. But you're saying this is your hole. Like, you have to dig your way out of this hole. It is at $19. I expect so much more out of AVAX. I think AVAX will be a lot more popular. We'll have a lot more growth to it. So, can we still hit $1 if there's no repeg, just burns? can we still hit $1 if there's no repeg and just burns? At the current rate, no. The current rate, we're not burning enough. In the past couple of months, we've burned basically nothing. It's been like, what, 1 billion or something. Without Binance's burns, we haven't really seen many burns that are going through. And this is why I think that the utility side of things, us building utility and having a 0.2% burn is not going to work, because a lot of people are not utilizing it off chain. If we end up utilizing it off chain, then great. Or sorry, on chain. If we end up utilizing it on chain, then great. We'll see more burns eventually. But right now, we're not going to see that. So we need something off chain. We need to see the maximum amount of volume that goes through Terra Luna Classic on all of these exchanges to actually have a burn associated with it. And if it's 0.2%, then great. If it's 0.5% or 1%, then absolutely fantastic. But the point is that we need some sort of burn to hit every single transaction, to where we all give up something and we all gain something at the same time. Matt, you like ETH layer 2s? You should consider adding some Matic to your portfolio. I've been looking at adding it for a bit on my own. So I have looked to adding Matic, and I did add it and made a little profit from it a while back when it was at 80 cents. But it was for a short-term trade, just to be able to put money elsewhere. But I did, kind of talk to some other people about buying Matic and CRO at the same time, and they ended up purchasing that at about 70, 80 cents, and now it's up to like $1.40. I feel like I feel like it's going to grow a lot more, but I sort of missed an opportunity by not holding it for that long or buying more at that point. So that's why I'm not buying Matic right now. And I do believe that Matic is a really, really good position, a popular position, has a lot of growth potential to it. It's just now at a $12 billion market cap. And, I feel like it's just a little bit too much, especially as things are growing 5% in the last, or 6% in the last 24 hours, or 12% in the last 7 days. So it's not really right now, since it has grown so much, my like cup of tea. But yeah, that's just me. I can't look to adding it right now unless it finds a way to come back down to less than $1. Do you plan on adding to your Jasmy position with the news of the fourth quarter lockup? So I don't like lockups because it's basically another way to add dilution to a position, because eventually things are locked up, but eventually you see the price affected hard. I want to see all the coins that are out there. I don't want to see anything locked up. If you're going to have coins that are removed from circulating supply, remove it permanently. Don't remove it temporarily so that the price does skyrocket and then people make money from it as that price hits a certain level, because the market cap can reach a higher level, but then they add that back in there. If you're looking to invest long term, it affects it in a negative way. So I just want to see everything out there and not lock up any coins. Just either grow based off of taking away those coins permanently, or increasing utility to see things run. If you see the market cap skyrocket and utility, then you have the ability to grow the overall market cap, the overall project. But again, lockups for me are more of a problem than anything. Is CRO coin still doing burns? They're not doing like weekly burns or monthly burns or anything. They do their burns out of nowhere, where they feel like they have to be at a lesser supply to compete with the market or something, compete with a lot of other things. So right now they're still sitting at 30 billion in total coins. They haven't officially burned anything else, even though it shows that 80 billion has been burned in their burn wallet. That's not really the case. So I think they do probably have some burns planned later. But not that we know of. Maybe they're going to surprise us out of nowhere. And again, I'm not saying that Jasmy is going to have a bunch of negativity behind it because of the lockups. because people do see this and they go, oh, well, you know what? I can make a lot of money short term, but I wanted to invest in Jasmy for more of a longer term play, not for a shorter term play. To see that grow and hold 50,000 for a long period of time, I would have loved to have, made money there. And maybe I should, um, maybe I should look at it as a short term play. I mean, maybe I should invest more right now and see the lockup, take my money, and then get back to the 50,000 that I hold. Maybe I invest another $1,000 into it at some of these low levels. They have the lockup, the price goes up. I sell at that price, and then I have my 50,000 left in there for whatever the hell happens. That could be the case, but you know, I just feel like it could be worth so much more, and I just don't want to see them lock up the coins again and then release the coins, and then we're like, we're back in the same damn situation we were at. Do you think? I read that. What's your thoughts on Quant? I like Quant. I still have two Quant, but to tell you the truth, I am looking on selling that too because it's not really making a big difference whether it gets to $400 or it stays at $200 or something. Even though that is a $200 difference, I only have two Quant, and I bought them around $120. So currently, where they stand, it is up my position. Where's it at? Quant somewhere. Yeah, I bought them at like $120, so it is up. My position is up by like $20 per coin. And the only reason I'm looking to do that is because I'm looking to build up a little bit more revenue for tax season and stuff like that. I still have to pay taxes I want to pay it by the end of this month. I have a lot of things that are coming up that I have to pay. SEC is doing a modern day witch hunt with crypto, just looking to get a piece of the pie. That's probably true. Matt said before he doesn't want anything political in his chat. Yes, that's true. I'm not transitioning to politics at all. Staying right here in crypto and investing. All right. So yeah, let me go ahead. TikTok, I'm gonna have to end this because I want to look at my portfolio on my phone. So I appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much. We have 3 viewers right now. If you guys want to go and finish the stream, it'll be until about 9 o'clock, so about 10 minutes. And yeah, I think I felt like I needed to do something today, and I can't remember what I was supposed to do. I don't know. But yeah, if you guys want to hit the double tap the screen, give me some likes, go check out some other videos. I know I haven't posted an actual video on TikTok in a while, but maybe I will sometime. But I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you in the next one. TikTok. See ya. I can't get it off. It's good because my phone was dying. I wanted to check my portfolio, but I also have my phone that was dying. So I got to make sure. Where am I at? Let's go to the DeFi wallet. I wanted to check how much I actually have. Have you bought any AI coins? So not recently. I know that they are up still compared to where they were previously, and that gain over the past, like, say, week or so is still at a higher point. Especially things that you saw grow 600%, but things did come back a little bit, and then you saw them start to pump up again with the rest of the market. So I'm probably not in the market right now for AI coins until you see a little bit of a slowdown. But yeah, there's a bunch of potential with AI positions. I haven't bought any AI positions yet though. So yeah, I have about $20 in CRO staking rewards. How much would I be able to collect in these rewards? 258 CRO that I'll be able to collect there. And yeah, 258. And then 37 in the other. So about 300 CRO that I would be able to collect from the staking rewards here. I have a total of I would have a total of 81,000 at that point because I would rise above that. That's great. Atom, I have about $5 worth of rewards there. So about 0.39 Atom. I should probably like put more money into Atom. Like I only have $813 in Atom. I feel like it's gonna be worth a hell of a lot more, but we'll see. We will see. Great conversation, great show. Better closing statements coming in 10 minutes. I rock with you, but suggesting Shiba is fake is kind of loopy. I understand. I understand. It's not about Shiba being fake at all. I think Shiba Inu is Shiba Inu, and I think it's going to have a ton of success. I really love the project of Shiba Inu, but the people that tried to label themselves as the devs, the ecosystem devs, the people behind Shiba Inu and all products Shiba Inu, that's where, you know, everything that they have decided to do hasn't seemed like they care about the community at all, you know? Um, because everything, if you actually take a step back or look at it at a 100,000 foot view, you would understand that everything that they have developed has not been for Shiba Inu or Shiba Inu holders. You know, with Bone, with Leash, with Shiba Swap, with the Metaverse, with Wellies, John Richmond, um, you know, all of these things that they have developed hasn't been for Shiba Inu. So it's shown and kind of proven that they are looking to just develop things that will benefit them and their pockets. So that's where it's like, are they going to do the same thing with Shibarium? And it's not about Shiba Inu being fake. It's about Shibarium maybe not being real. Now, there is confirmation or some evidence to showing that Shibarium is real. It's just how much of an impact is it going to have for Shiba Inu versus how much of an impact is going to have for Bone. I think Bone is the main character there. Shiba Inu is kind of that side piece, the side character that, or supporting role, even though it's labeled as king. You know, that's what really bothers me. And I feel like we could do so much more with focusing on how everything else affects Shiba Inu and the growth of Shiba Inu versus just looking at this Bone investment, which people invest in Bone, and it's good to see a position thrive and maybe start from the bottom and turn into something way bigger. That's fantastic. But to say that Shiba Inu is king and then nothing in the ecosystem actually supports Shiba Inu is a little ridiculous. Um, so Shiba itself, it doesn't need to be a part of this ecosystem. That's the thing that I love about it. The community behind Shiba Inu is the community behind Shiba Inu. It will always be very, very strong. Whether the ecosystem devs and everything they built end up falling on their face, Shiba Inu is still a big gainer and has a lot of popularity. ETH whales nearly own 800 million in Shiba. Who are we to be worried? Yeah, I'm not worried about Shiba. I'm worried about the things that were supposed to be developed around it and how it impacts Shiba Inu's price. If you own over 500 million Shiba, do you think you will become a millionaire? So it really does depend. I think you will definitely find a way to double, triple your money, maybe quadruple or 5x your money. From where we are now, I expect to see a dropped zero. So basically 5xing your money. I expect to see anywhere between 3x to 5xing your money. Now, whether we get so much more, which would be more than a $60 billion market cap, whether we get so much more, it depends on the burns that come through. It depends on the things that are developed there. So, do I feel like the likelihood of you becoming a millionaire is lower? Yes, the likelihood of anyone investing into these positions from holding thousands or tens of thousands of dollars um, to being at $1 million worth is definitely less likely. But the point is that you want to baby step your way into it. And if you are taking profit and protecting your profit, there may be a higher chance that you do not become a millionaire, but definitely a higher chance for you to be at a major profit, if that makes sense. So I do believe that you have the chance and you have the ability. It just depends on the things that are developed, the burns that go through, um, and the different utility that could be built. So hopefully Shibarium provides a ton of burns, and I'm not saying it won't. I'm not saying it's horrible. Um, uh, I think it could be big, but I just hope they kind of leave their own like profits, somewhere else, or the thought about their own profits somewhere else for Satoshi and other people involved. Because if it's all about their profits, they don't care anything. They don't care a little bit, even a little bit, about us and our profits. I have 350 million Shiba and I want 100K for a simple and plain, and don't need a million. That's what I mean. You don't need to gather a hell of a lot. Like, first, for me, the first goal is to become profitable in Shiba Inu, because I haven't been profitable in Shiba Inu, especially since I've been burning off my own Shiba. So it's definitely more of a difficult process there when you're losing money because you're selling it. Like the last time I sold, I think it was like $390 worth to burn off like 20 million or something. I think that was it. Might have been 290. I don't know. It was expensive either way, to burn off 20 million total coins. But my first goal is to become profitable by at least a 2x or 3x, and then I can take something out of it. Or see it grow up to another level. I don't remember what my exit plan is, but my first goal is to become profitable. And whenever I can get to a point to where I'm profitable enough that I can keep enough in there to eventually become more of a millionaire, or a Shiba millionaire, and we can do that. Or to make tens or hundreds of thousands of dollars first, then make that move into higher hundreds of thousands of dollars. Then we make that move into millions of dollars. So yeah, it depends. All right, guys. I guess I wanna end it here. If you guys, we have 150 people here. If any of you guys are interested in kind of joining the March 1st burn, we're gonna burn Terra Luna Classic with Binance, sort of that burn with Binance. Right now, we're at about 8.2 million coins that are going to be burned off, and this is only with 24 hours notice. So let's just keep trying to increase these burns. These are all from the rewards. If you have rewards, not your physical Terra Luna Classic that you have staked or that you have aside, any rewards that you have, try and burn off those rewards. Even if they're 1,000 of those rewards, or 1,000 coins, or 2,000 coins, no matter what it is, feel free to join the burn here, because we want to do something big to show and to have another picture of or evidence as to the burns affecting the overall price movement, and also trying to burn as much as Binance is burning. So giving up something to gain something as well. So guys, if you want to do that, feel free to go over to Twitter. I want to make sure I'm bringing up the right thing. That. Yeah, if you want to go over to Twitter, feel free to go over to Twitter and join the burn here, and just tell me how much you are going to burn. If you already told me how much you're going to burn, if you see your name that is on there, just then you don't have to say anything, but let me know if you are looking to join it, because I want to burn so much Terra Luna Classic. I'm marching for burns on March 1st. So am I. I see no possible way Shibarium burns a significant amount of SHIB. No information released so far would lead me to that conclusion. I understand. I totally understand. I've been trying to do different calculations as to how it would, especially if Bone's going to cost, let's say, 25 cents, right? For you to go through a transaction, it costs 25 cents, or maybe even 5 cents, right? If it costs, the cheaper it costs, the less burns you're going to have for Terra Luna Classic. And we also don't know if Shiba Inu out of that base fee is going to be like 25% or 5% or 1% of the base fee, because if that's the case, we're not burning anything. Like it's going to be virtually nothing at that point. So we want to get that information. We want to understand that a little bit more, which we don't have. And the fact that we don't have it makes me think that it's going to be a very low impact to it. So you may be right there. But guys, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Go follow me on Twitter at Perry8K. Also, if you guys want to check out some of the links down below, you want to check out the Patreon, feel free to go and check out the Patreon. Link is in the description for that. Also, if you guys want to join KuCoin or Crypto.com or Webull or Coinbase, I have all of those links, those referral links down below.